Hey guys, it is Jess. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a speed build. Obviously, you clicked on it. Anyway, we're doing this kind of like modern home. It's not like super duper modern and it's a little bit like minimalistic, I suppose. I just wanted to go for something instead of like the classic sort of rustic style or like homey style with a little bit of clutter. I wanted to go with something a little bit more like polished and put together. So that's what this house is. I don't know, it's just like a more polished, minimalistic, very streamlined family home. So it's also quite a small home. I could really only fit 2 bedrooms in upstairs because I have actually just realized that you can use the spiral L-shaped stairs, which I know sounds a bit ridiculous, but when that update came out, I wasn't really playing The Sims that much, and then I kind of just forgot about it, and then I was getting back to building and stuff and I'm like, hang on a second, we can do that with stairs now. So I really wanted to have like the L-shaped stairs in this build. Actually, no, they're U-shaped. L-shaped? I don't remember anymore. But anyway, those kind of stairs take up more space. So because of that, I couldn't really have more than 2 bedrooms upstairs without them being like so tiny that it wasn't even, like there was no point in having them at that point. Anyway, you get what I mean. So it's quite a small home. There's not like a whole lot of landscaping either because I was just trying to tie it all in with that kind of low, you know, just like not cluttered theme. I think I'm over explaining. I do this sometimes. Anyway, just going around. I also wanted to use like different brick to what I normally use. So instead of doing like that sliding that I always use, I went with like this really cool brick that I actually really like, and I just kind of did like two-tone on it. So I think that it looks really nice. It kind of doesn't screenshot very well though, which is a little bit hard. So then when you're trying to like get good screenshots and stuff, it just was not working. So I feel like the thumbnail for this video is a bit useless, but anyway, whatever. We get what we get. Yeah, so it's crazy times right now. I'm just taking like a tangent away from the build for a second. This like coronavirus is just insane. Like I can't believe how much of an impact it is having. Like it is just insane. I live in Australia. We haven't really had, compared to other places in the world, we have not had that many like restrictions put in place or anything, but there are still like a lot of shops are closed. There are still so many people have lost their jobs already. Like people that work at gyms don't really have a job anymore, and I don't know, it is just insane. So I just hope that everyone is staying safe, really listening to what the health experts are saying. Like, just stay at home. Like, if you don't need to go out, don't go out. And if you do go out, social distance. Like, even if you're not worried about it yourself, even if you don't care so much for yourself, do it for like the people who, you know, the people who are vulnerable. And I guess here in Australia, people are not following the rules as much as they should be, so the restrictions keep getting worse and worse. So we had pretty mild restrictions in place, and then there's this beach called Bondi Beach. It's like quite a popular beach in Sydney, and thousands of people just decided to go to the beach even though we were told no mass gatherings. So all these people just went to the beach, and then basically because of that we went into like even further restrictions. So it's my little like rant. Stay safe, do what you're told, it benefits everybody. Anyway, I've like ranted my way into the furnishing of the house. So I did have a little bit of trouble with this lounge area because I don't know, like it just wasn't quite the right shape. I wanted to have kind of like this big open lounge dining area, but none of the rugs fit properly, so I kind of go back and forth a little bit with what rug I put there, and I possibly changed that coffee table, I don't remember. And then it was kind of at this point where I really went for that kind of like polished theme. I got that dining table out from I just want to call it the Hollywood pack because I can't think of what it's actually called. Showtime? Hollywood? I don't know, whatever. And I find that dining table just really fancy, so I was going for like more of a fancier look. There's a lot of mirrors in this build. For some reason I find like a mirror and a plant combo to be so like polished. I don't know. I feel like all the fancy houses have like a mirror and a plant. So that's what I did there, and I'm like, yep, that's it. It's fancy now. This house is very, very like white. Very, very, this is what I mean by like polished. I feel like polished and white colors, a very neutral color scheme, and I kind of put that brick wall in there. I really like the way the stairs turned out. I think they turned out really cool. I didn't include the stairs in this because it took me forever to do the floor plan and everything, so I just kind of had to do the floor plan and the stairs off camera. but hopefully you can see it like as I'm building and doing screenshots. Just, it's really cool, like little L-shaped situation going on. I keep calling it L-shaped and I think it's a U-shape, but there's just a cool stair situation that's going on and I really like it. Then coming into the kitchen, I feel like we don't have a lot of nice modern counters in The Sims. A lot of them are very like family style rustic, or like kind of like modern in like an ultra like futuristic modern. I feel like you can kind of have modern, like very polished fancy modern, or you can have like that really futuristic modern, and I feel like there's not a lot of like polished fancy like classic like rich person countertop. There's none of that and it irritates me. So I just used the one from, what pack is that? Just Jungle Adventures. I don't know, I just feel like it worked out the best. And then I also put this fireplace in, which I guess to an extent is a funny place to put a fireplace, but when you think about it, in a normal house, like the fireplace does generate quite a lot of heat. So I kind of put the fireplace there as more like, it looks pretty and it's gonna like produce heat, but it's not so much the fireplace where you like sit down and watch it and all that kind of jazz. So I guess like I have a fireplace in my home and it is in my living room, but we don't have like the lounge in front of it, I guess. We kind of have the lounge like next to it. So I do think that fireplaces can be used for like a practical reason. And it's The Sims 4, I can do what I want. I always find it funny how much I try and like justify things that I do. And I'm like, you know what? This is just a game. Like we can do what we want. If we want to have like a fridge in the bathroom, go for it. Like it's The Sims 4. They actually don't really care. Anyway, this bedroom gave me quite a lot of trouble. That's kind of why there was already furniture in there to start off with, because I went like so back and forth with like the plants and all this kind of stuff. And then I finally settled on this and I actually really liked the way that it turned out. And I wanted to put this sliding door in. So this is kind of like a two-way bathroom, which is actually like our bathroom at home. So this is absolutely a thing where you have like a sliding door from the bedroom, but then also like another door. So, you know, just wanted you to know it's like a real thing. And I was kind of going for that white and gold thing, which I feel like, again, is very like posh. I think that's what I was going for, like a rich family home. However, this home is really small. So I imagine that it would kind of be like one of those places where real estate's really expensive. So even though the home is quite small, like it's still worth a mozza. So that's kind of what we're going for. Just like a nice little rich family live in this like amazing suburb. And this is their house. I give way too much thought to these things, honestly. Anyway, this bedroom, I found this like swatch from the Tiny Living bed that with like purple on it, and I just love it. The brown is perfect, the purple is perfect, and I put one of those little poof things. I always call them poofs, but I feel like it's probably more like an ottoman. But yeah, like the purple ottoman, and it just goes so well, and I just feel like this room is so cute. Like it's really small, but it's just, I like it. Like I'd like this bedroom in my house. Love the colours. To be fair though, like if this bedroom was in my house, it would be full of plants. For anyone that watched my plant tour, obviously it's like on this channel. Girlfriend, she's got a problem with plants. So anyway, just saying, like realistically, any room in my house has to have like at least 3 plants, and that's not even a joke. Yeah, so we're just coming into the backyard now. It's been a while since I've done a voiceover, and I feel like I'm really puffed and like talking weird and all over the place. So I do apologize, but at the same time, I also feel like I'm always all over the place. So it's like if you're expecting more, it's probably not gonna happen. Sorry about that, but you know, this is a real life. This is crazy people doing sim stuff. I'm the crazy person, by the way. Anyway, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this backyard. I just did like some minimal kind of landscaping, put a few little planter boxes around, and I put in one of those, it comes in like the dine out pack, that like outdoor heater thing. They're actually really good. I don't know if you've ever been to like a restaurant or somewhere outdoors where they have those heaters. They're amazeballs. So yeah, that's kind of like where we're at. We're nearly into screenshots, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you have enjoyed this. Stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to catch you all again. Bye everybody.